Okay, back with you on the Bronx Buzz. I am thrilled because we love to talk about the arts. We love to promote the arts. And so Cheryl Warfield, who's an opera singer and teaching artist at the Moore Opera Community Chorus. Nice to see you, Cheryl.
It's a pleasure to be here. Nice to meet you, Gary.
And let's also say hello to my buddy Ray Pultinas, who I had no idea was part of this More Opera Community Chorus. Ray, of course, runs the James Baldwin Outdoor Learning Center over there on Saturday mornings, Saturday afternoons at DeWitt Clinton High School. Nice to see you, Ray.
Yeah, nice to see you, Gary.
Always good. Cheryl, let's talk about the More Opera Community Chorus. Tell us all about it. Who is it? What is it? And why are we here? What are we doing?
So, well, first and foremost, we are a chorus of about 22 singers currently, and primarily older adults, but mostly people who live in the amalgamated housing and actually open to all ages. And we are here to talk to you in part to invite more people to participate. But right now we have this fabulous chorus with a men's section of 6, including Ray, which makes us really excited. And we have a holiday concert coming up on the 14th of December. And we want to invite everyone to attend it.
Okay, so it's the 14th of December at Vladeck Hall in Amalgamated Houses.
That is
and
correct.
What time is it going to start? Let's just get
2
that.
p.m.
What, 2 p.m. in the
Yes.
afternoon? What day of the week is that?
It'll be a Thursday.
A Thursday. Okay, there we go. Bronx is the home of hip hop. Bronx is the home of doo-wop. Bronx is the 2 different types of doo-wop. Bronx is the home of Latin fusion and salsa. We know all about our history and music. People would not, or would be surprised, would not be aware that we have opera singers in the Bronx, right? I mean, this is
we have opera
of course
singers.
we have the the Bronx Opera. I realize that, but without realizing that there are communities that do this.
Well, yes. First of all, I come to the Bronx by way of the Bronx Opera, and it was through the Sukasa program that is it was administered by the Bronx Opera, but on behalf of the City Council that I first came to the Bronx, and I originally started the chorus at the Jazz of Van Cortlandt Senior Center, and that was back in 2018. And the older adults just really loved the program. Before COVID, we had about 25 singers. And then once COVID happened, we had to pivot and actually started to do a virtual chorus.
Wow.
And we did that for 2 years. When we came back, there was a new administration at Jazz of Van Cortlandt, and they decided they didn't want a chorus.
What?
And so I have to say that my older adults galvanized to find a new place for us to be able to work together. And we ended up with 2 places. The first one being Vladeck Hall, periodically, where we do performances, but also at the James Baldwin Outdoor Learning Center.
There you go.
We just did a performance on Saturday.
You have basically answered what my next question was going to be. Is it a hard sell? But it sounds like that there are people who love this music, who maybe even grew up listening to this music, maybe even grew up singing it, and they want to do it, right? I mean, you're doing well.
Absolutely. I am actually tickled pink that with what has been happening with the programming. We have new people joining all the time, and yes, people want to sing. And also, one of the things that I've heard is that it's just so amazing after COVID and everything. This is a release.
To get people together, yeah. Ray, you and I have been friends for, I don't want to even count how many years, but we've known each other. We've talked about all kinds of issues and all kinds of things. I had no idea that this was of interest to you. Did you grow up listening to opera, singing opera, or tell me where we are at?
I'm pretty much a rock and roll fan and progressive music.
This is what I thought. That's what I thought.
But Cheryl brought more opera to the farmers market when we first opened in 2020, and at first she shared her voice, which carried. I'm sure people might have heard it at the amalgamated buildings if they were listening, because her voice is so beautiful and it carries so well. It kind of just was so special. And eventually invited Sung, my wife, and I to join the chorus, and
And you couldn't resist.
we love it. Actually, it's I appreciate classical music, and I always did. I listened to it a bit, but singing it is really fun.
And
We're also a lot more like spirituals and things like this that are also fun to sing.
And you understand this as well as anybody, the beauty of doing it on a local level. Listen, we hope everybody becomes a star. We all want to be rich and famous, but doing it on the local level, there must be something really wonderful about it. People getting together and working together on a project like that. That's how we keep communities alive, right?
Yeah, I mean, we pride ourselves on being hyper local, but we've attracted so many beautiful people and artists. We also have a artist in residence who's done quite a few installations at the site of JBLC. So it's feels like really awesome to be integrated into the community. Whenever I'm at the garden, I 3 or 4 people stop by just randomly, and to say hello. So it
Wow.
really feels like,
Say hello as a result of you singing with this.
well, no, because of the farmers market too, of course,
Well, that's
being
right.
there every Saturday. Um, but we really just feel like we're part of this great local community of really super people.
This is really, listen, I have my grandparents lived in Amalgamated, so I know it obviously very well. Um, this is among the kinds of things that have helped that community survive for
That's
all
right.
these years. All right, talk is cheap. Music really works. Anderson has a clip to show, so we pulled a short clip out of some of the videos. Ladies and gentlemen, more opera community chorus. All right, there we go. Congratulations on that. I mean, this is just it's just extraordinary. And you know what's interesting, when you hear your voice and then you see regular Bronxites sitting and listening, to me that's just incredible. It's incredibly exciting. What about let's ask you, Cheryl, the selection of material and how do you decide like what you're going to work on, and then training people? I mean, give me a whole thing on how we actually put this together.
Sure. So hopefully you will also show a brief clip, at least of the entire chorus singing. I'm hoping. But one of the things I can say is that the approach is constantly evolving depending on who joins us. And so first and foremost, if you have not ever sung in a chorus before, if you've only sung in the shower, or if you've not sung at all, you are welcome, because I can train anyone to sing. And we have to start with the basics, which we do. And so that's some ear training and just hearing sounds over and over again, hearing intervals and breathing exercises, also training people, to have the correct posture to sing. And so all of that goes into the training that you receive. But then in terms of the repertoire, it really depends on the number of singers that we have. And now that we have 6 men in our chorus, which is so
So,
amazing.
and it was mostly women before.
It was mostly women.
Wow.
And it seems like with each new session, we get a new gentleman joining us, so that now we actually
like Ray, who's
like Ray.
right here.
Yes. And by the way, Ray is a very fine singer.
Ray, can you launch into something real quick? Or is that not fair of me?
Well, I let's see. Tell.
And if not, it's okay.
How about Dona Nobis? Dona.
Nova.
I don't want to push it. Yeah. Listen,
I knew you were going to ask me.
Yeah,
I would have prepped.
I like to put people on the spot.
To say about Cheryl, in prepping for this interview, one of the things that really is a great reward is, really her confidence, or building confidence in our vocal ability, right? Cheryl just said that she could teach anybody to sing, and I really
not Uncle
even
Gary
you.
over here.
Even
Even me. All right. Listen, we did not have it ready to go. We're going to show you 30 seconds of the chorus so that people can see what it is. So through the magic of TV, let's do that. All right, there it is, the Moore Opera Community Chorus. So Cheryl Warfield, set us up for what's coming up once again, and let's get everybody out there and enjoy some beautiful music by beautiful Bronx people.
Yes, so coming up at Vladeck Hall on Thursday, December 14th at 2 p.m. will be our holiday concert, and it's going to include some Hanukkah and Christmas favorites, and also a sing-along for the audience to join in. We're really very excited about that because we want
come one, come all. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to cut you off, but we're going to run out of time. Okay. Ray Pultinas, and it's free, absolutely. Ray Pultinas, let's see you Saturdays at the James Baldwin Outdoor Learning Center. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Just to mention, we are closed for the season.
Okay.
So we'll see you again in June at the farmers market, but we'll do some monthly events.
Or we'll see you singing at Vladeck Hall. Cheryl Warfield, Thank you for everything you do. We appreciate
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll tell you this was what we always do at the end of our programs. We certainly want to thank Amy Zimmer from Chalkbeat for joining us. And, if the curtain don't fall and the creek don't rise, we'll be back next week. That's what we do. Good night. Happy holidays, everyone.